What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Yesterday, Rocketpunch released their second single album and this title track called Flash. We've only heard one song by Rocketpunch, and that was Chiquita, or Chiquita as they pronounced it. So I'm really excited to hear them again. So I did go back and listen to Chiquita. That has an 80s vibe, really cool. So let's see what they offer this time. So, all right, this is Rocketpunch with Flash. Let's see, subs, yes. Very pink. Uh-oh, retro? No. Whoa! Straight into it. That's a very nice mix. The vocal processing. Okay. The brass bass with her voice is so nice. Ooh. That's very nice. Oh, light signal action. I wonder if they meant lights camera action. Okay, we're gonna pause here before we get to the second verse. Holy shit, there's a lot going on in this song. Wow, the instrumental, first of all, is nice and big, and that vocal processing is really nice. They sound really good. And I love that they're not on top of the mix. We just got through reacting to Twice's live clip, Queen of Hearts, and I mentioned in that where that song is mainly drums and vocals, so like the instrumental itself is way down here and their vocals are way up here. This is nice and full, and their voices are mixed very well in with that instrumental. But something is off, and I don't know what it is, because everything sounds great, and I'm enjoying everything. But something sounds off, and I can't put my finger on it. So let's go back a little bit and let it vibe in. But overall, the song is really good, and they sound really good. So, all right, let's go back a little bit. It feels very loud. Love the little flammed xylophone effect or toy piano. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, the overall everything is good, but I feel like this is like extra loud because they just brought in this part. So it was nice and open, right? And when it was nice and open, you can't really, or I couldn't feel that loudness, right? But everything was still loud, but it just wasn't overbearing because there wasn't this particular sound. So let's go back a little bit. So this first section of the verse. Nice and open. But those xylophones are actually pretty loud. And the interesting thing is I feel like the voices are sitting perfectly in that mix as far as I can tell. But the instrumental is loud. So I'm wondering if it's a mastering thing. Let's just start from here. But yeah, so here it's very nice and open, even though things are still loud. And then here, okay, So they brought in an effect here. It's a synth. It sounds like either a synth guitar or just synth little plucks or maybe a horn or something. But it's one of those sounds like the xylophone stands out, right? But this little sound, it's dancing around in the left and right ear, but it doesn't stand out as much until we do this. And we just actually did this in the twice reaction too. We've talked about this before. If you want to hear something better in music, don't turn it up, turn it down. So I want to hear this sound that comes in. Let's just start here. I'm going to turn it down here. Yeah, look how loud the xylophone is. Okay, so it's a little synth. I don't know if it's horns or something, but it's something like that, and it's going left and right. And you can't really hear it when the song is full volume. So I have a feeling this is one of those things, one of those songs where it's kind of mastered to the max because everything sounds very, very loud. Now, let's now that I think I've figured it out, let's just listen to it now. So let's turn this back up. Let's go back. We're gonna hear this one more time, and we're just gonna let it vibe. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume it's that because all the sounds, everything sounds great, but it was just hitting me that way for some reason. But I think I figured that out. So all right, let's start here. Yep. Because even the xylophones being that loud don't bother me. I think it's because they're being pushed that loud. It's a really nice song, though. And yes, I did lower it down by 25%. Ooh, that bass. Okay, bridge. Big piano. I'm ready. Oh, that was interesting. That was interesting, the transition. So, yes, during that, I did turn it down by 25%, and I'll talk about it later, but yes, I did it on purpose, and I'm probably going to do it again before we end, and then we'll talk about it after. So, what is that transition? I'm ready. Oh, it was just a warp. It felt like it was a more dramatic. I love the song, though. Okay, very, very nice. I know I seemed distracted because I was trying to figure this out, but I was listening to the song. The song is really, really good. And the overall production is really, really good as well. But it seems like they forced everything to be as loud as it can be in the mastering, because what was down low felt like it was pushed up, and the voices, which were most likely on top, felt squeezed down. So everything was just living here as opposed to having dynamics, right? It felt squeezed, which is done in mastering. But more recently, it's done a lot more and a lot more dramatically. So the vocal processing, the instrumentation, I think was awesome. It was nice to hear a really big instrumental. When those pianos came in with the xylophone effect, like everything felt nice and full, and their voices were mixed so well into it. I just think the mastering was either the mastering or somewhere in the mix. I don't know. There's a member of our community on Discord who's actually he has a degree in audio engineering, so I'm going to talk to him about this afterwards. But I feel like it's mastering, because what I'm going to do, and the reason why I turned it down is, funny enough, like sometimes there are certain songs that don't have enough bass, they have too much bass, so you got to adjust your EQ, right, in your car or wherever. I know it's harder to do on a phone or something, but what I'm going to do whenever I listen to this song, I'm just going to turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to turn it down by 25% because I could hear more. I felt like it wasn't as loud, obviously, but it just kind of opens it up a little bit, because as soon as you hit max, it's not like breaking up. It sounds fine. It's a little overwhelming that I can't pick out some of those pieces. So, and that's what tells me, or what makes me think it's in the mastering. But overall, the song is great. The girls sound great, and it was just a really, really nice vibe, and a lot different than Chickasaw, which is awesome. So we definitely should hear more. We probably should have heard more after Chickasaw. So if there's anything you guys recommend from them, please let me know and we'll check it out. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.